I'm a homeschooling father of 9. My wife and I teach our children at home, and as a homeschooling father, I get to talk to a lot of other men whose children are homeschooled, and oftentimes the thing they'll say to me is they'll say, "Oh yeah, homeschooling, my wife does that." Well, I would encourage you to think about homeschooling not as some strange abstraction that's separated from parenting and family life, but to think of it this way, at least this is how I think of it, that homeschooling is parenting with academics. Academics is a tool in the parenting toolbox that helps you to be able to teach your children and prepare them for life. And so as men, we understand the importance of tools, getting the right tools, right? So if you're building a house, for example, you're gonna make sure you have the best tools, and that the people, if you're a general contractor, that the people that you're working with, that they have everything they need and they're totally equipped to be able to do a great job building a house. Well, in the same way, as you're homeschooling your children and your wife is teaching the academics, or you're teaching the academics, I want to encourage you, don't go cheap on tools. Make sure your wife has the best tools, and I'll guarantee you, you will never regret any investment that you make in equipping your wife to be able to teach your children and prepare them for life. You will never regret that. So maybe there's some things you can even set aside. Maybe some things that you would invest in just for yourself, for hobbies or some of those things. I'd encourage you to consider taking some of that money and putting it into tools that help you to teach and train your children. If you're gonna go cheap on something, don't go cheap on your child's future. Get good tools and invest yourself in this process. These are not just your wife's children, these are your children. And I hope you will engage in the process and see that you can get involved as a homeschooling dad as well, just like I do.